Okay, I think we're live. I'm guessing that we are. Hello, everybody. I'm Karen Barnado, 250K affiliate with HempWorx and My Daily Choice, coming to you with Success Team. We have a lot of people on here, so we're not individually introducing, but everybody will wave at you, and you're welcome to ask questions, and we'll do our best to answer those for you. We have several people that are going to talk to you tonight about why they're in a network marketing business and how it's changed their lives. But first, I want to tell you that we're going to be giving away a product tonight. And the way that you are going to go into a drawing for this product, it's completely free, is by sharing this live. So you're going to be able to choose between THC free and full spectrum oil, 500 milligram. You want to remember to share. Post right now, comment where you're watching us from, and we're going to get started with that in just a few minutes. I do want to make an announcement that we have a new relief cream that is going to be awesome and amazing. It's 80 milligrams of CBD rather than 50, so they've almost doubled it. The first one was amazing. This one is off the chain. So we're super excited about that. And you're going to want to try it for sure. So let's start off with Jerry Francis. She is awesome. She's a great teacher, trainer. She's great in the business. She's doing very well. And I wanted to, let's see, where's Jerry? Jerry. Okay.
Hi, everybody. It's great to be here. Thank you, Karen.
Yes.
I wanted to talk to you a little bit of why I got into a network marketing company. I had no idea what I was doing. It just kind of fell on me, and I had no idea what a network marketing company was. I didn't know what an MLM was. I do know that my husband just lost his job. And, you know, he was at the age where they wanted to replace him with somebody half his age for half his salary. So we kind of got into a situation where we needed the income. And I had joined in July of 17, but I never really did anything until just the last maybe 6 months or so. And I have gone hog wild in that. I have never had so much fun doing anything I've ever done in my life. This has been a great experience. This team is phenomenal. The training in this company is phenomenal. But my main reason was because I needed money. Well, then I found out how much I'm helping people, and the money kind of became secondary. It's wonderful when you get those phone calls and somebody says, I can't believe how right you were about this product. It's amazing. And the next thing you know, they're telling everybody about it and they're selling the product. So it's really been an amazing ride. But one thing I did want to mention is the money is really good. The work is very simple to do. It's not at all hard. You get out of it what you put into it. And it is, you can make anywhere from $100 a week to however much you want to make. But what I want to know is how many of you have Christmas bills every year that come at Christmas and you're still paying on them in June? Wouldn't it be nice to get into something like this now and not have that issue? You can make enough money to pay for your Christmas and not have to be paying on it for 6 months afterwards. It's just a joy of a business to be in. And if you are one of those people that always has Christmas paying 6 months down the road, put that in the comments. Let us know how many of you have to pay off Christmas for quite a while. This would be a great way to get in it now. And by Christmas, you will be rolling. You'll have all your training done. You'll be making money. You're going to love this.
Jerry, that is such a good point. Seriously, I'm one of those that was
So was I.
paying the whole rest of the next year for Christmas. And it was either, man, I got to cut back on Christmas or stop having grandkids, right? That is such a great point. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing with us. You're just awesome. I want to remind you, share, share, share. That's how you're entered into the drawing for a free product. Now, here's the deal too. Call your name at the end of this live. You're going to have 15 minutes to message the page to get your free product claimed. Okay, so you want to be sure and hang on to the end because you want that free product, right? The next person that is going to share with us why she chose network marketing and what it's done to change her life is Leslie Rayburn. I've traveled with Leslie a few times. We've had a great time. I just love her to pieces. Thank you, Leslie, for coming on and sharing with us.
You're welcome. And the feeling is mutual. I just love all of our team. We're just an average all-American family. We lived on a tight budget from paycheck to paycheck, robbing Peter to pay Paul, it seemed like. I was unable to work due to some health issues. Any extras or extra bills or any emergencies that came up, we were just frantic, wondering how we were going to pay them. How are we going to cover the bills this month? We had to cut corners when at all possible, just very stressful. And now we are living way more comfortable. We don't have to stress over those bills, or if something extra comes up, we have that peace of mind to know that we're okay. This company has just completely changed our life. We're able to go on those extra vacations, especially with the team and the family. And that's just huge, all the memories that we're making because of this company. We're able to get what we want at the grocery store, which is, you take that for granted when you go. We always had to, watch what we were buying, and now we don't have to do that. And that's just a huge peace of mind. We've been able to pay off several bills. Our house is almost paid for. We just have a little more. So that's huge. That's really huge. And God has blessed us in so many ways with this business that we're able to give back. And then Sean has a little something to say about how it's even changed for him.
Hello.
Hey, Sean.
Hello, Karen. How are you? Actually, when she got in this, I thought, oh, here we go again. We're going to get some free jewelry or, something. But no, actually, it's been wonderful. I used to 40 hours a week and extra, whatever I could get extra. I used to work 2 jobs. No longer have to do that. I maintain, actually, I'm only working 3 days a week. It'd be nice if it 2, but I got to maintain that full-time status for insurance, of course. But it's been wonderful. We get to spend more time. I have to travel together a lot more. She has to put up with me more, but that's okay.
It's just great.
Awesome. That is so awesome. We forget about that. I've been retired. August 1st was a year. And when I first got in it, Keith was the same way. It was like another thing. We're gonna have a closet full of product. We're gonna, and I was just gonna buy 4 bottles and sell 3 and pay for mine. That was my expectation when I got
that
in.
Was my goal. Yes.
Yeah. And so it's kind of the same story. And man, does that change, right?
Yes.
But thank y'all so much for coming on. I'm so excited about your success. Y'all are doing so great, and I know you're going to keep that up. So,
thank you.
Yes. So everybody that's watching, comment if you've ever been in a multi-level marketing thing that you ended up with just a ton of jewelry or a ton of whatever it was. And I can imagine it was because you didn't have the leadership that we have here. It's amazing. Like it's off the chain. So, and our next person that agreed to come on and share his story is Christopher Hamlin. he's got the fancy setup there. Hey, Christopher, thank you for coming on. You want to tell everybody why you chose network marketing?
Sure, Karen. Good to see you. Um, I like network marketing because it helps other people. It gives them an extra source of income or something for full time. And, like Jerry had mentioned, the product helps and spread by word of mouth helps with everyone. We also have great training. Another benefit is, you can work it from your phone. We get paid weekly, and we're all here helping each other and thankful for the community support.
Absolutely. And talking about training, so when you join and you're in success team, so you're going to go back to whoever invited you to watch this and join their team, they're in success team, and you're going to have access to all that free training immediately. The minute you join this company, you're going to have access to that. And so I've never, ever been associated with a company that I got all that training. And so Barb and Austin have worked so hard to get all that together. Like it's amazing. And so you'll have access to that immediately, that's a bonus in itself. But thank you for joining us, Christopher.
You're welcome, Karen.
Jennifer Lynn is next, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about why she chose network marketing and what it has done for her. Jennifer, thank you for being here. Okay, now you're unmuted. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I said if I'm turning green, it's not the lighting, it's actually me. So it's funny because this will be the first time that I will ever say in public that I'm actually in a network marketing anything. I grew up with a dad who was an entrepreneur, a mom who was always into some sort of network marketing. I've been around it for my whole life, and I swore I would absolutely never, ever, ever get involved in anything like that. I ended up getting introduced to the product through a friend as I was moving from Arizona out here to West Virginia. It was for my 12-year-old yellow lab. He had really bad hip issues, and I saw such a massive change in him that my husband and I decided to try the product. We got amazing benefits, and before I knew it, I basically had a business because everybody saw the change in my husband. He is a food rep for a food company, so he sees a lot of people every week. Before I knew it, he'd come home every night and say, so-and-so wants a bottle, so-and-so wants a bottle. So I really just kind of fell into it. But I have to say, I can't give enough kudos to Barb and all the leaders on this team for everything that they have created. Like, first of all, the culture of this team, like to have the groups that we have, to have the integrity in those groups has just been amazing. I absolutely love like your conversation ahead of this, Karen, about we have to stay compliant. That is my number one thing. That is what I love most about this company is they care about doing things the way they need to and should. And it's one of those where the product, every time I share it with somebody, I've got 4 or 5 people coming back to me within a month or two from their friends, their family, and it's all because they're getting help. And so that you just can't ask for anything better. And of course, this isn't my mom's network marketing business, right? There's not home parties. There's no, big meetings all the time or a weekly meeting. It's social media has changed the game, and the way that we can connect with people in today's world, the way that we can reach out to people. It's just really awesome, and I'm super happy to be a part of it. So I think of it as I found my tribe. Like I love just the motivational part of this, the working on yourself part of this, I love that this is not an organization that tells you to go out and spam everybody you know. I love the integrity of all of it. And I have made some really awesome friends with all of you. It's funny because when I went to the Phoenix Roadshow back in March, some friends of mine from Sedona came down and went to it with us. And afterwards, I went around and met, you know, a bunch of you that I've connected with on for a while now. And Julie asked my husband, she said, well, how does she know all these people? And my husband says, I don't know. She hasn't left the house in a year. So that's the beauty of this, is you don't have to go anywhere. It's all on your phone. It's all on your computer. You take it with you everywhere you go. And moving out here, we thought I was going to have to go back to a 9-to-5, and this opportunity has allowed me to stay at home, you know, be with my 12-year-old lab who's getting older, and really just because in Arizona, we spent all our hours, all our time working different shifts. We were in the resort industry. We never saw each other. Now we see each other all the time. I'm always available whenever, you know, there's an opportunity to go do something. And for me, it's all about the time freedom. The money is what gives you that, but it's all about the time freedom. And I've been racking my brain all afternoon as to why that's the piece. And what I finally figured out was, this is probably 3 years ago. My mom got diagnosed with a mass in her head. Thankfully, it was they told her, if you're going to have one, this is the kind you want, and we'll forever be grateful for that. But when I went to tell my boss that I'm going to need time off to go up to Colorado to be with my mom for her surgery, my boss actually looked at me and said, well, you need to tell your mom's brain surgeon not to schedule her brain surgery during my vacation time. And I don't ever want to be in that situation ever again. I want to control my time, and I want the freedom and flexibility to be there for the people that I love when they need me. And so more than the finances of it, that's my heart in this is helping people, but then also getting to be there for the people that I love. So
Absolutely.
That's what it's meant to me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think everybody on this panel, I know so many people on my team, they have the time freedom now, and it means so much to not be trading your time for work hours. And that's just what it's about. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for being on here. And so don't forget to share to be entered. We're going to do a drawing. You're going to be able to choose 500 full spectrum or the THC free. Also, remember to go to the website and check out that new relief cream. I'm super excited about that. I can't wait to get mine ordered. And if you're watching, give us a post about who is stuck at a dead-end job, like who has been working and they're topped out at their income level, right? And so I know I was in that position for a long time and I didn't like it at all. So the next couple that has agreed to come on here and talk about what a blast they're having, why network marketing, what it's done for you, and how much fun is this, Missy and Brian? Thank you for being on.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, thanks for having us, Karen. Well, we love the residual income. We absolutely love that. Brian and I, we are like major hard workers. Before we joined this company, we were doing 12 to 15 hours a day. And this summer has been absolutely amazing. We've had our kids here from Alaska. I was able to work on my garden. And we didn't have to prep for the Minnesota State Fair. Absolutely love the Minnesota State Fair, but I'm talking, we made handcrafted vases. And so I was behind a sander 15 hours a day, all summer long. And this summer I got to enjoy it because of what HempWorx has done for us. It's been amazing.
So, yeah, so today is a big day because this is the day one of Minnesota State Fair. And like Missy said, we enjoyed, being vendors at the State Fair.
We loved it.
But the time freedom, like everyone's been saying on this call, our summer was all freed up because we didn't have to make product, because we chose not to do the State Fair this year because of HempWorx, of course. And our summer was just
amazing,
relaxing. We had a lot of visitors, and I'm a chainsaw carver. I carved when I wanted. I didn't have to do it. It really freed our summer up. But if you can reverse it that a little bit more too, it really helped us through the winter, because being a chainsaw carver and being from northern Minnesota,
50 below.
nobody really wants a chainsaw car bare for their deck when it's 20 below. So our winters are pretty scarce, but we kind of breezed right through this last winter. We joined last October. We started working the business November 1st, and we hit 5K in 28 days. And we're not looking back. We're enjoying every minute of it.
And Karen, I wanted to touch on that training, like the training that Barb and Austin have set up. Absolutely amazing. When I was doing three-way calls with Jen Ned's team, that's really what we talked about was, the training that Barb has given us. We got those 9 steps. And when you hit that 9th step and she gives you like all the posts that you can put on social media to just get people interested in the product, we did that. We did that for the 28 days. And then we hit 5K and we signed between affiliates and customers, like 160 people just from those social media posts. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, we've done a little bit of network marketing before, and we've never had training like this. You get into a company and you go, okay, what do I do? What am I supposed to do? Where do I start? Well, when people come into this company, it's bam, you're ready to go.
Sorry.
Yeah,
this is what we do. We interrupt each other.
Yeah,
Keep in mind, we live in a town of 503. So it's a very small town. So we feel if we can succeed in this, pretty much anybody can succeed in this. It's a hot product. It's a product that works.
And we do own a gift shop where Brian sells the bears, and we got CBD oil set up in there. We just got a new sign, and people don't really see the sign, but they just stop in to see what's going on with Brian. And they come in there and we've got everything set up in a display and they go, what's that? Not one person leaves there without getting a bottle because they want to see
amazing.
What it's all about. It's amazing. We're thankful to be on this team. Thanks for having us,
Thank
Karen.
you.
Oh yeah, y'all, thank you so much. We've just had a great time traveling together. I'm telling you, I'm looking around, I'm like, I've traveled with half these people on here and I'm so excited about it. Me and Missy were just talking about the blast we had in Nashville riding scooters. We had a blast. I'm telling you, my life has completely changed. That's for sure. And to sign up, 160 people in your first month, that's a quarter of your town, right? And so that's totally awesome, y'all. Thank you so much for being on and sharing. Y'all are always so much fun. And don't forget to share this live. Seriously, you want to be in this drawing. It's going to be pretty quick and you're going to have 15 minutes to claim your prize. You just have to message the page. Also, I want you to, if you're thinking about getting on our team, and getting in this business, get back with the person that shared this with you. Seriously, you can't go wrong. It's a great business. So the next person that is going to share with us her experience, why she got into network marketing and what it's done for her is Debbie Wood. Debbie, thank you for being on here.
I was just laughing and talking and then I realized I was unmuted. So sorry about that. I didn't mean to jump over you guys.
No, you're fine.
I think that the biggest thing that this has done for me, and I'm laughing because you were talking about you traveled with everybody here. Well, you'll be traveling with me in February to St. Lucia. And you talked about to stop having grandchildren. This is the first time, my last grandchild was born in May, and this is the first time in 5 years that I don't have another one on the way. So I had five in a row, and now I don't have any coming. So that's really my why. And what this business has done for me is given me choices. I started out, I'll be in the business 2 years in October. And 2 years ago, before I joined, I was over $30,000 in credit card debt. I am now debt free. Jennifer, now I'm going to cry. I have my mortgage and that's really it. I mean, I saved up my money that I've made with HempWorx and I decided that I was going to keep it all in the bank until I could pay all my credit cards off. And I sat on a Saturday afternoon and I paid everything off, literally everything off. And I'm 62 years old and I have never, since I think I've been out of college, not had credit card debt ever. And now the fact that I don't have credit, I still have my 9-to-5 job. I'm a legal secretary. I work for one of the top 5 law firms in the United States. And I have a really good job. I make really good money and I have really good benefits, but it pales in comparison to what my last paycheck was with HempWorx. I mean, it really pales. I got my bonus. So that made it pale. But seriously, I have choices now. I'm working because I can't say it's because I want to be working, but because I just haven't made that decision to make that jump yet. But I can. I mean, I could do it tomorrow and I'd be fine. And it's a really, really amazing feeling when you have the choices and you can do it if you want. I mean, I'm going to convention and it's probably going to be the first vacation, if you will, that I'm taking forever where I'm not using credit cards. I'm paying for everything in cash. I already have St. Lucia paid for. You know, that's in February. It's paid for. The money's there and waiting to be just taken out. I mean, it's just a different feeling. So that for me, it's the choices. That's what it's done for me. That's what this business has done for me. It's allowed me to pay off all my debt and have choices of what I want to do in my life. And that's just a really good feeling. I feel like it's a really good place to be, you know, no matter what you want to do with it. You know, I have my grandbabies that I want to spend as much time with as I can. They all live within 20 minutes of me. Mm-hmm. And I hate to have to say, oh, I can't babysit today because I have to go to work, you know, so.
Absolutely. I totally get that. And I'm constantly picking grandkids up from school or, you know, doing stuff with my grandkids all the time. And I'm so excited and proud for you that, first of all, you got a great bonus, but for two, you got your credit cards paid off. Like that is absolutely huge. That's huge. That does not happen, y'all, this day and time. People just get debt free. That just doesn't happen. It's unheard of. And congratulations on that. I'm so.
No, I've been in network marketing since I was 18 years old. Since I first saw the circles on the whiteboard, that's when I knew that this concept worked. And I've never paid my credit cards off before. And I did it in one day.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations on that. That brings up another thing. Comment below if you're debt free. Post a comment. How many people are debt free, right? That is so awesome. I'm so happy about that. So let's get to the next woman that agreed to speak with us and tell us her story. I'm excited to hear it, why she chose network marketing and what it's done for her. Amy Burns.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Karen. I too was one that just kind of fell into it. It wasn't that I was really looking to join a network marketing company, but I was looking to make extra money to make ends meet. I have a full-time job. I have a really physical job that I've been at for 18 years. But, you know, I've got 2 kids. I am divorced. I have a great boyfriend. We live together, but, you know, kids are expensive. And we purchased a home together in a really good neighborhood because we wanted my daughters to go to the schools that they wanted to go to. And, you know, once we got into the house, I started to get a little nervous because it was more than what I was bargaining for. We finished the basement, you know, there were just a lot of different things. And so I was banquet serving for weddings when this opportunity came along, and I was using the products and saw how it helped me. And I immediately thought, I'll tell everybody about this. And one thing led to another. And it was a lot of long nights that I was on my cell phone talking about CBD. And honestly, I didn't really know a lot about CBD, but I learned really quick because of this group and WebMD and Google. You know, I went after it right away. I didn't hesitate when people started coming to me. I ran with it, and I knew that I didn't know everything, but I knew where to find the information. And so, you know, even to this day, I don't know everything about CBD, and that's the glory of it. You don't have to know everything about CBD because we're not doctors, we're not nurses. Well, some of you are, but I'm definitely not. But I know where to find the information, and I know how I can help people. And you know, so when I first started, and all these people were finding out that I had CBD oil, I was getting paychecks every Thursday, and my boyfriend would say, "What are they paying you for?" And I was so busy that I didn't even understand the compensation plan yet. And I kept trying to figure it out. But I thought, you know, I don't want to jinx myself. I don't want to totally understand it because then maybe the money won't come anymore. And so, I mean, one thing led to another. I thought about it a lot today, you know, when Barb asked me to be on this call, you know, how it's changed my life. It's changed my life in a lot of ways. And one, you know, at the time, I was in a big rut. And I don't know if it was just the point in my life, but things just weren't really going that great. And I wasn't doing a lot physically. I was having issues. This gave me my life back. This gave me the confidence that I used to have. This put me back in front of people to where, you know, I felt good about myself because I had people coming back to me and telling me their stories about how this product and the other products were changing how they felt. And then I had friends that were joining me in the business and telling me how much they looked up to me and what a good leader I was and how thankful they were that I brought them into this. And, you know, it just kept building my confidence. It pulled me out of the funk that I was in. It's allowed me to not live paycheck to paycheck anymore. I was one of those people that would kind of hold my breath at the grocery store or the gas station as I put my debit card in, like, is it going to work or is it not going to? You know, so I was juggling things. And, you know, just today, August is usually a tough month for people. Kids are going back to school. There's a lot of expenses. But I paid everything up front, the registration, all that stuff I had done at the beginning of August. We went school shopping the beginning of August, all that stuff that I waited for until the last minute because I didn't have the money. But my daughter asked me just before this call if she could have my debit card because she had a pair of $90 shoes that she needs, of course. And my youngest, we're having a big birthday party this weekend, and we went and bought all kinds of snacks and food for the hotel tomorrow. And because of this opportunity that I dove into, and my heart is so into this, it's not even like a job. You know, I'm able to give my kids what they want, and I don't have to sit there and figure out if I have enough money because it's giving them the things that they want. It's giving me the confidence to, you know, keep going to the top. I've watched everybody. And like you said, it's a community, and we're all helping each other become better people, and we're helping people along the way.
That is so awesome. I'm telling you, that is so awesome. I know I raised my kids in a time where I didn't have income like this, and it was hard. Back to school was a nightmare for me. It was totally a nightmare. And so I know so many people that it's the same for them too. And so I'm super excited for you that you were able to just go do that. You know, I hear that a lot now, and I'm just so excited over that. So thank you so much for joining us. That's a great story. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so our last speaker tonight is Carol Grimes. She has agreed to come and talk to us and tell us about, you know, the reason she joined network marketing. Everybody has their own why, and she's going to share what hers is. So, Carol.
Yeah, thank you, Karen. I appreciate you having me on here.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I got into network marketing. It's been right out about 6 or 7 months ago. Is when I got involved with HempWorx. About 9 months ago, my husband and I moved from Tennessee to North Carolina, and we're fortunate that he was able to take on a job that was paying him a lot more money. Well, it's a very small town. It's 1/10 the size of the town that we came from. So, and it's a military town. So a very tight-knit community. I really got into this because a friend of mine who was actually an affiliate was, I noticed a remarkable transformation in her. And because of my career actually was in orthodontics prior to moving to Carolina, and there aren't any jobs for me here. So anyway, this friend of mine, like I said, she had a remarkable transformation. And so I was talking to her about HempWorx, and I decided that this was kind of right up my alley because I'm very compassionate. I really want to help people. That was my career for 35 years. I was in orthodontics, you know. So anyway, I decided to join her team. And, you know, like so many of the others have said on here tonight, I had tried so many other different MLMs in the past. And I mean, I have China, I have makeup, I have all kinds of stuff. You know, my husband, when he found out that I was going to be joining HempWorx, he was like, oh no. I said, yes, because I'm going to be helping people. And then he knew that was my heart, really. So anyway, taking the products has changed me personally. I have my own success story with that, but you know, I'm able to get out of the house, and I go out and I do a lot of events that are away from home. A lot of people in here have had success with social media, but I, you know, like I'm at the local farmers market every weekend with my booth set up, and you know, I go to all the vendor shows around town and out in the country and different places. So to me, it's given me just, I'm able to meet a lot of people. So like I said, since we've moved to this small town, it was hard when I first moved here, but now I'm getting out and meeting a lot of people, and it's really a lot of fun. I'm just having a lot of fun doing this.
It is a lot of fun. And we're the same way. Like, we're out and about and doing stuff, doing pop-up events and things like that. I sell on social media. I have a sign out by my front door. And so I literally have people that knock on my door, and so, which is awesome too. Thank you so much, Carol, for sharing your story. We actually have a winner. And so I want to remind you, you have 15 minutes. Once I call the winner's name, you have 15 minutes to message the page and claim your prize, which is a bottle of 500 milligram full spectrum or THC free, you pick. And I want to remind everybody too about the new relief cream that we have out, 80 milligrams of CBD. I am so excited about that. I can't wait. So, but the winner is Michelle Gilliland. Michelle Gilliland. Congratulations. Message the page. Thank you, everybody, for being on here. I want to remind you that we will be back here next Thursday. So bring your people, watch and learn. And until next Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll see you then.